Yes!
On Reef Wranglers,
There's an old legend about a curse on Deadman's Island.
the boys struggle to save a cursed island from harsh weather.
Watch out! Oh, stop!
Blue 42!
And go for a touchdown with their first football-themed reef.
Bring it around! Bring it around!
While storms threaten to run interference at every turn.
Watch out!
Over the years, hurricanes and tropical storms have devastated the Gulf of Mexico, while oil spills have made the environment even worse. But that's where these guys come in. David Walter and his family own and operate Walter Marine, the largest builders of artificial reefs in the country.
Come on, baby!
They find it, gut it, and sink it. Whether it's helping to revitalize the region's ecosystem or creating an underwater scuba park, they're the best in the business. They are the Reef Wranglers.
It's freaking hot as hell. What's he doing? Roger, what are you doing?
I'm training.
You don't look like the salad-eating type. What are you training for?
Shaggy's has an eating competition every month, and this next month, the grand prize is a pool. My wife and kids have always wanted a pool, so I'm gonna win this dadgum pool. I'm on it. So I read somewhere that eating a lot of lettuce is a great way to get ready for an eating competition.
Well, Roger, if there's anything you're gonna be good at, it's definitely eating.
You don't have any Cool Ranch dressing, do you?
Why are you eating lettuce?
Because you can eat a lot of it, and it doesn't have a lot of calories, and it stretches your stomach.
Brother, I don't think you need any more stomach stretching.
Lettuce is gonna put me over the top. You guys just keep laughing. If I wanted negativity, I'd call your wife.
You're like the Michael Phelps of eating. You're gonna do great.
Just so we're clear, Roger, this counts as your lunch break.
They're timed anyway. He needs to hurry up.
So, Harold, what'd you invite me here for?
We've got a little bit of extra money in the booster pool this year, and we've been looking at the idea of having you build us a reef. We want it to have a football theme, something with some goalposts maybe.
Well, that's a challenge, Harold. At Walter Marine, we make all kinds of reefs, but we've never done a football reef before. It might be a little tough, but we love tough. What did you have in mind, the size and so forth?
Let your imagination go wild, David. The bigger, the better. Something that we can take the boosters out there, let them do some diving and fishing on it, and help generate some more revenue for the team.
I think we can pull this off for you. A reef like this could get Walter Marine a lot of attention because Alabama is crazy about football. I want to make sure we knock this one out the park. Or maybe a touchdown.
I'm really excited about this football reef commission, but it's gonna call for some creative thinking. No matter what the theme, they all have to be designed with rough weather in mind. If they can't stand up to Mother Nature, then they're useless. Because they're steady and low to the ground, we're gonna build one of our grouper box reefs as the base and attach a steel sculpture of a football in the center. Then we'll add the goalpost at each end so it'll literally be a football field underwater. To keep the goalposts from shifting or toppling over, we're gonna attach them with stainless steel cable to the grouper reef. The first thing I'm gonna do is cut up some steel plate so I can weld together the football centerpiece. And then we're gonna weld it to the frame of the grouper reef.
My job is to pour the concrete into the frame, so now I'll have a complete football field reef.
Get this end good here. Make sure you don't need any more.
Okay. Once this puppy is dry, I'll carve out the hash marks so the little fishies can get their game on. All right, that's good.
Final piece for this football reef are the goalposts. And for that, I know just who to call.
All right, guys, so what brings us here today? You guys on another helicopter, an airplane, hovercraft?
No,
what is this?
nothing like that. The Pirate is our go-to guy whenever we need something crazy to build one of our reefs. But dealing with the Pirate is never really that simple.
A guy came to us and he wants to do a football-themed reef. So we're thinking about maybe trying to do some goalposts or something like that. Man, we
You
know
guys thought about going out to the old high school, just Cutting it down?
No.
We can't do that.
All right. That's
You guys
why we
want to
came
keep
here.
it mildly legit? I've got a guy named Shane. He was with the Silent Mime Circus. He's a wild little carny.
Carnies? Like I said, it's never that simple.
Shane got me a trained capuchin monkey in 2 days. He was able to get my leg done in about a day and a half. I don't know where he got it from, but he got it. And that's all that counts. So when you get to his house, let the smaller one do the talking.
Is this gonna be trouble for us?
You guys are big girls, and I imagine y'all can handle it. If you go through Silver Hill, look for Knucklebuster Road. Let them know the pirates sent you.
Where the crap are we? I hate coming out in the boonies like this, dude. So me and Roger find this place. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It looks like the start to every horror movie.
I hear something back there. Hello? Shane?
What is that?
Shane?
Hey, Shane? Yeah.
Is that his...
Hey, how you doing, bud? I'm thinking we're about to get gutted. I just hope he gets Roger before he gets me. We were looking for some goalposts. You know, for football?
Football?
Kick the ball. Hey, how you doing? What? The pirate sent us, man. You know pirate?
Yeah, the pirate.
Long hair and
The
a little
dude-
beard.
The dude with one leg.
Oh,
Pirate.
Frank.
That's his name?
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. The pirate's real name is Frank?
Frank said you might be able to help us find some goalposts.
They could build you some.
You think so? So Shane tells me he can make these goalposts, and I got nowhere else to turn, so I'm just gonna roll the dice. Well, I'll get my guy to send you some dimensions and maybe some pictures or something if you think you can do it. How can I get a hold of you? You got a landline or something I can call you on, or you're way out here in the boonies?
Best way, just email.
Oh, yeah, of course. Did this guy just hand me a business card and tell me to email him? Was there a computer in that trash bin that I didn't see? All right, bud, thanks.
Thanks, Shane. Appreciate it.
I think we just hired a serial killer to do this job for us.
Roger, if you'll pull these angles off on each side.
Man, it is hot.
Whoa, 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 what do we got here?
It's the Reverend Deacon Dr. Dave.
Looking sharp, Dave.
Old man cleans up every now and then.
Did you have a court date?
I just got through meeting with the City of Gulf Breeze Council. They have chosen us to do wave protection around Deadman's Island.
Oh, that's awesome.
Deadman's Island? Why can't there be a live girls island? Or Bikini Island? Why is it called Deadman's Island?
Because it was a yellow fever quarantine station. A lot of people died there.
It's a historical landmark.
The island started eroding a few years ago, and coffins are washing up out of the ground.
Wow.
Coffins floating up? Are you kidding me?
They're going to allow us to put our wave attenuation units around the island. The Gulf of Mexico is notorious for tropical storms and strong currents. The extreme weather literally eats away at the coastline. So we've been working on an artificial reef that also doubles as a wave attenuator. A wave attenuator disperses the wave energy so it stops eroding the shoreline. If we pull this off, we're talking national recognition. It's going to be great. Up and down the coast, they're going to be all calling us for this.
Right. When you get selected to do a job like this, it's pretty big. I mean, not everybody gets selected to put their product on a historical site.
That's exciting.
This is great.
I know.
All right, well, we'll get started.
Man, you know, with all those coffins out there, this place got to be haunted. There's an old legend about a curse on Deadman's Island. Roger, you don't believe in that crap, do you? Ghosts and stuff?
No.
I noticed when David mentioned Deadman's Island, I think Roger got a little spooked. If Roger's afraid of ghosts, this could be a real fun week.
Hey, Stuart. I just wanted to ask you about this Deadman's Island thing, the curse. We have this new reef project coming up on this place called Deadman's Island. They have, like, coffins and bodies washing up out of the water. I don't like dead bodies, and I don't want to be a dead body.
Man, I don't know if there's any truth to it, but I will tell you this. I have a buddy that spent the night on his boat over there. He says next morning they woke up and stuff had been moved around on deck, never heard anybody on their boat. And at night, when it got real still, they could hear some kind of strange noises. I mean, it's a spooky place, man.
It's not real, is it?
I don't know, man. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Does everybody have to go?
Yeah, of course we need you.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I really hope Roger isn't too afraid of Deadman's Island. If it was called Krispy Kreme Island, he wouldn't be afraid.
His name is Shane.
Shane? Okay.
Yeah, he's a friend of the pirate. Justin and I hired this guy named Shane to build the goalpost for our football reef project. Now, this guy's a little bizarre, so Lord only knows what these things are gonna look like.
How are you?
I'm okay, got the goalpost ready.
Yep. You guys want to check them out?
Yeah.
I did have a little problem.
Oh, no.
I didn't get a chance to paint them.
Man, that's a drop in the bucket. That's no problem.
They look awesome.
This is great.
Man, that is really something. That's nice.
That's what you want right there. Good stuff.
Thank you for your hard work. I feel like $1,000,000. All right, you ready? Go! Somebody had to break those goalposts in. Why not me and Stuart?
I'm gonna put this puppy in his place.
Yes! As soon as Stuart starts playing, here comes David.
Dude, I thought you said he was going for the day, dude. Look.
Yeah, Bernie, what do you think I pay you guys for?
The one time I decided to cut up at the yard, Dave shows up.
I expect better from you. I understand, Roger. You know better than that. We're supposed to have that Deadman's Island project loaded on the boat and ready to go.
Yes, sir.
They changed the weather forecast. The weather's coming in a day early. It's gonna be too rough to do the job if we don't get out of here tomorrow morning, all right?
Yes, sir. Note to self, don't ever listen to Roger. All right, guys, we're coming into the island. Our plan for Deadman's Island is to put our wave attenuators all around the perimeter. This not only makes a wave break, but it prevents erosion. But each one of these reefs weighs 2 tons, so it's gonna be a very dangerous and long job. To make matters worse, there's a storm heading this way. I'm gonna need everybody on their A game if we're gonna get this job done.
Get it down and bring it around, bring it around.
We've hired a professional crane operator who specializes in pile driving.
You gonna roll them back in the same spot?
The first step in this installation is to take the pilings by hand and get them lined up and the spacing correct. Then we bring the pile driving leads over the top.
Watch your toes.
Then we let her rip.
When this hammer drops, it's coming down with 20,000 pounds of force. It's like a sledgehammer on steroids. If anything goes wrong with this bad boy, there's gonna be more dead bodies around Deadman's Island. All right, Dave.
That's good.
Clear. Once the pylon is firmly jetted into the ground, we use the crane to move the wave attenuator into place.
Watch it.
These reefs will act as an underwater barrier against high seas and rough currents. It's like putting a big fender around the island to protect it from outside forces.
All I know about Deadman's Island is they're talking about coffins floating up, people dying, and ghosts.
Justin, unhook that from the front of the crane.
All right.
If you swing around, it'll wrap up in the turntable.
Look good?
Watch out!
Of Deadman's Island doing a wave attenuator deployment. The weather's moving in, so we're fighting the clock. When my whole crew almost gets wiped out by a pile driving hammer.
Hey, what happened, dude? We were there holding the thing and then it just dropped, man.
I don't know. Everyone was watching you guys. What's weird is nobody was working the crane.
Dude, don't tell me you're starting to believe in this whole curse thing.
If there's something here that doesn't want us here, why the heck are we still here?
Let's get the next one in before something else happens.
That looks good. Slow down a little bit. Whoa.
Watch out, Roger. Watch out.
Oh, stop! Hey, you all right, Raj?
I'm not ready to cross over to the other side.
What are you doing? Let's get him a life ring.
I'm too young to die.
I've had enough.
Just get me out of the water.
Luckily, I didn't land on one of the other reefs. Would not have been a pretty sight.
Come on.
I think it's time to wrap this job up before anybody gets seriously hurt.
All right, this is the last one. Finally.
Yes! We're gone. Finito. Good job.
After some scary moments and close calls, we finally got the wave attenuator reefs in around the island. Now with this man-made barrier in place, this island will be protected from damaging waves and further erosion. Plus, the marine life has a brand new place to live.
Let's go!
We got this eating contest coming up. We got to prepare yourself.
Can't eat all this, man.
I'm the trainer here. You need to listen to me.
One of the local restaurants is having an eating competition, and the prize is a pool. So today, my buddy Dale is going to train me to win this thing.
Don't think about the food. Don't think about your stomach. You think about the pool.
My wife and kids have wanted a pool for years, and finally, my talent is going to pay off.
5 minutes. Here we go. I got your time. Ready, set, go. Come on, eat it. There you go. There you go. You are the human disposal. There are already 5 dogs ahead of you. Come on, Roger. All right, you got to do the Kobayashi shake, Roger. Come on, wiggle it, Roger. There you go. That's right. You got to make a play. Oh, there it is. Yes, you got to go deep. Chew, 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 chew.
To really conquer the hot dog, you have to be the hot dog. You have to smell like a hot dog. You have to look like a hot dog. You have to think like a hot dog.
Winner! Oh, Roger!
The pool's mine! If there's one thing I can do is think like a hot dog. Are we done?
We're done today.
All right, let's go eat some lunch.
Yeah, how about a buffet?
Harold, I think you're going to like this.
It's do or die time for this football reef. The client's here to check it out. If he doesn't like it, we've wasted a lot of time and money on this project.
Good to see you.
It's hot enough for you?
It is that.
Need to get a hat like that, man. I'd be doing all right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
What do you think about the reef? Huh?
What you think, Harold?
Before we take the football reef out and deploy it, it needs to be looked over and approved by our client. So this is kind of like the moment of truth.
It's perfect, David. It's perfect. It's awesome, guys. I mean, just awesome.
Now that we got the go-ahead from Harold, these babies are ready to touch down on the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico.
We can have it in the water tomorrow. By the time the season's over, you'll have some great big grouper on there.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
buddy,
man.
that's what I'm
talking about.
6:15 in the morning, and we got a lot of work to do. We got to get rolling here. Today is our big football reef deployment. The weather forecast is calling for high winds this afternoon, so we want to get out there and get this done ASAP.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, sounds good.
The tide's starting to go out, and it's having a little bit of effect on our current, so everything could change.
All right, let's get this thing down. We got a lot to set up.
This is a 3-piece sinking. We have a low-profile grouper reef in the center with 2 goalposts on either end.
That looks awesome.
One down, 2 more to go. All right, let's hurry up and get these things untied before the weather turns on us. Blue 42. Up. And it's good. Because there's 3 pieces to this reef, Stuart and I need to dive down and secure the grouper reef to the goalpost with taut steel cables.
Awesome.
This way, the goalposts will be fastened down so they don't get knocked over by any strong currents.
Got it. Yeah.
The football reef turned out great. This is going to give Walter Marine a lot of publicity. And it'll be a treat for both scuba divers and football fans. Plus, the fish are going to love it, too.
Welcome to Shaggy's. Today we're going to be having our monthly food competition, and whoever can eat 5 pounds of shrimp the fastest is going to be winning a pool today. Yay!
Finally, the eating competition is here. Kind of wish it wasn't shrimp, but I'll eat anything to win that dadgum pool.
Come on, Rod.
3,
Come on, Rod.
2, 1.
Come on, Roger. Come on.
Yeah!
Eat the shrimp, Roger. Eat the shrimp. Come on, Roger. Let's go. You got to do this. They're behind. Go.
I won the pool! I won the pool! Wait, this isn't my pool.
Yeah, this is your pool.
Man, I can't fit in that thing. You know what? These were my favorite growing up. I love this pool!
Yeah!
No skinny dipping in the pool, though.